Yo, guys, Winter House Gaming Podcast. What's going on? Hello. I've missed you. I've missed every single one of you. It's been a couple weeks. That's what my non-existent watch says. Kelly, what is that? What are you hugging? Are you showing that you miss people, or are you showing that you miss alcohol?
Both, maybe.
He's like, yes and yes.
Yes and absolutely yes. I will drink to that.
Absolutely. We got Chris here. What's going on, Chris? Good to see you again.
Woo! Good to see you guys.
Absolutely.
How's it going?
Yeah, it's cool. Pretty well.
Yeah. It's been a few weeks since we've done this.
I know.
So.
It's like
you know how I know your day is going good, Dave?
What's that?
Have a fucking beard. All right, that's how I know your day is looking good.
That's right, man. That's right. It's all about the beard sometimes.
Oh yeah.
It's I'm still trying to get it filled in right here. I still have the old COVID line where it pushed back a little bit, and then
Yeah, mine does that too, like right around in here.
But
you just can't get around it.
You can't get around
mine right about here. I just need a little bit there.
I need more hair in this whole area. I did get a
right about here.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
Kelly and Chris's name are switched. Yeah, you want to know why? Because I did not pay attention to when I did that. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of story while we do this.
Because that is Kelly. And this is Chris.
Exactly. Thank you very much for pointing that out. Like, Dave, you need to do your job. Okay, listen up, though. Listen up, for real. So this whole COVID... Thank you very much, Cole. Appreciate that. It's the three amigos. That's right. What's going on? Want to say thank you for all the help.
Know
Go ahead, yeah.
Is that I'm the new Kelly. You're just going to have to deal with that. I am the new Winter House Kelly. It's a thing.
Your beard, your lack of beard bothers me, though.
Oh shit!
Like,
never mind, guys. I already got booted first day on. I'm out.
So disturbing. If you're gonna step into Kelly's shoes, you have to match his Yeti. I think the hair.
Here's the thing. Even if I could grow a beard, my wife would chop it off with a chainsaw before I got.
She doesn't like beards.
She hates them. I know.
Shit, she better get used to the new you then, buddy, because if you're going to be Kelly, then you're going to be beardy.
She's obviously...
I tried talking her into it today. I was like, can you just give me the chance? I was like, just let me try to grow some hair. She was like, no, I'll cut it off tomorrow.
She's obviously never had a big old full beard between her legs.
All right, we're gonna move on from this conversation.
Yes.
AKA a real man. Anyway,
sick bird. Want some ointment for that?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that one's gonna burn all week.
Listen, dude. Let me just say that young meat lasts a hell of a lot longer than whatever you guys are able to do nowadays.
Oh God, he's trying to call us old, Dave.
It's true.
That's all I got, bro.
It's true.
That's all I got.
I got like 16 years on this kid.
I got like a split second, all right?
Yep, exactly. James Hertz.
I got 2 inches and a split second.
Yeah. James Hertz wants to say thank you for all the help. Thank you very much for the 50 stars, the 11-week streak. He just got himself a new computer. He's very, very, very excited about it. Weren't we all when we first got new anything, really?
Dude, I remember when I got my computer, it was like the fucking...
Oh, yeah.
Most amazing thing since sliced bread.
I was psyched when Carrie allowed me to build that one. Kelly with no beard. Yeah, exactly. It's so weird. Brandon Hagen says, why do you have to insult Kelly like that? Exactly. I apologize for that. That's my fault. Woke up to this kid's text about Jack Black. Best way to wake up. Okay. You guys need to listen to this. This is very important. You know how Jack Black is going to play Claptrap in Borderlands movie? No. He should play Vaughn. Because... remember when he's standing there, he's just, bandit life.
In his underwear.
Jack Black is always posting videos in his underwear. How incredibly perfect is that? The personality matches. You might have to paint on some abs. But whatever.
That'd be hilarious. I don't think the weight matches, dude.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest issue.
I would be okay with that. A lot of diehard fans would not be okay with that. I would
be okay, though. Honestly, I'd be okay with it if they did makeup that's convincing enough to show, you know how they do makeup in movies to beautify actors.
Yeah,
let's do that, but make it convincing looking, but also keep Jack Black's stomach.
I put that picture. If you're wondering, the picture is in the Discord and links in the description if you guys want to see that. And I also put it on Reddit. and I put it on iFunny because I feel like this is super important. Right? I mean, I honestly feel like if they hurry up a little bit, maybe he tightens up, up a little bit, and get it back later, because the guy's a fucking, he's a tubby fuzzy bear. He's awesome.
Do you
I love
see
that
the
guy.
new like button?
Huh?
Yeah, it's all funky.
Yeah, it has a new like button on.
I had no
idea.
It's
like a little firework.
Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that.
It's neat.
I see a dog.
Completely off topic and interrupted you completely, but
no, that's fine. That's totally fine. I just want to see Jack Black play, even if it's just cosplay. I think that'd be fine. But I want to see him in that movie. But either way,
he'll be in the movie, but only his voice.
That's not enough. I need way more Jack Black than that. Like way more.
Way more JB.
I love that guy. God, he's so funny. So I want to chat a little bit about something that's kind of interesting. I thought this was further out than it's actually going to be, and I'm curious on what you guys think of it and how you think it's going to work. Sony and Discord are going to link up
to touch tips. They're going to touch.
Now,
tips.
I haven't read anything about it, like big things about it. I'm just curious on how it's going to work when
there's
Discord is based around chatting, like texting.
There's one of two ways that it's going to work. So either Discord's going to be a separate app on your PlayStation, and you're going to be able to create parties and link up that way, or it's going to be integrated into the games as party chat in the games.
But they already have party chat.
I know they have party chat, but think of it. If people on PC and PlayStation play together, that'd be the easiest way to have a party chat for the same game.
Right. I get that, but it just seems weird. I mean, if they were just planning on like doing notifications for Discord, integrating it in something as simple as that, notifications, maybe voice chat, I could see how that could come in handy. But Discord is based mainly around text.
Communities. Yeah.
It's based around text, and it's not easy to just, write a novel on Discord with a controller.
PlayStation. Yeah.
So to me,
unless you have
it
one of
seems
those
weird.
Keyboard things.
I'm curious to see what they're going to do with it, but it just seems weird to me. It seems like one of those things, if they didn't have, if Sony didn't have chat before, like a full chat feature or a solid one, I could see partnering with them to create one, an on and off chat. But right now, I can go on my phone through PlayStation app, and I can join a chat anyway. So it just, you see how it seems just a little bit odd?
Yes and no. I think it'll probably be a little bit more, I don't know, a little different than we expect it to be.
Right.
They haven't really announced any of the features of that partnership yet, other than the fact that they're kind of joining hand in hand and,
right,
crossing the fields together.
Chris has a really good question. Why did they decide to work with Sony instead of Microsoft?
That is a good question, because there were rumors beforehand that Discord was going to partner with Microsoft. Discord and Microsoft immediately shot that down.
It seems a little
funny.
It is kind of funny, because I had more problems in my gaming experience with Microsoft chat than I ever did with Sony chat.
Same.
That was one of the you and I had all the issues together, trying to connect, trying to disconnect.
It was fucking pain in the ass.
It was a massive pain in the ass, and I could understand Microsoft saying, hey, maybe this is something that you can do to kind of help us out of this little bit of funk that they were in. But Sony might have offered them more money, because Sony just does that. They offer just people like, they take massive chances, in my opinion, on developers and different type of things that they do. But that is a little bit of because Microsoft is garbage. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm guessing. Cole says I'm guessing because Sony and Discord were already in talks. Yeah, they might have been.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I'm thinking that's probably the case too. I mean, you can speculate and hop on the rumor mill until you're blue in the face, but you don't know until you know.
Yep. Right. And we're going to see more, and I actually think that we're going to see more relatively soon. I'm curious on what they're going to do and if it's going to make any sense.
No, I think with Sony, most of their features do make sense. Occasionally, there's the ones that don't, but I think it'll surprise us. It may be in a good way, maybe in a bad.
Right. Another thing that's happening with Sony is they're being sued. Right now, it's over PlayStation's digital store monopoly that they have. Basically, you can't really go anywhere to buy PlayStation games cheap, like G2A or whatever. So they really kind of capitalize on the prices of everything they have. Now their prices are relatively fine. I think a lot of them are really good.
And honestly, this comes from personal experience. When they do their summer sales and their spring sales, they do some massive markdowns, man. I've gotten some really good deals.
Yeah, I've had no problem. I've had no problem with deals that you get.
I got The Witcher 3 for like $10, the complete edition, and that's a steal for me. That was hours and hours and hours of fun. So
basically what they're doing is they want people want Sony games to be able to be digital codes from third-party retailers. I completely understand that will drive prices down, which is kind of a good thing. I think Sony does a great job by themselves, but the reality is almost every single other store, I don't think. Can you get any codes for Switch at all? I don't use my Switch or Nintendo enough to remember that.
So as far as Switch stuff too, I buy physical games for Switch. I don't really. I mean, then again, I buy physical games for the most part.
Yeah, we always do physical anyway. Robin says, I'd like to think that they partnered with Sony because Sony didn't want to take them over and instead work with them. There's probably a lot of truth to that, honestly. Microsoft's formula as of late has been buy instead of partner. I appreciate Discord turning them down from potentially monopolizing services. I looking at it in that sense, I could kind of see that.
I think
makes Microsoft seem desperate, maybe.
Yeah, I think Sony wants to work with them, but they also want Discord to still be Discord and to still have that huge PC presence that they have as well. Yeah. So, and Sony moving a lot of their games to the PC front. I think that Discord and Sony thing makes a little bit more sense.
Exactly. Yeah.
To me, personally.
I do agree with it making more sense with Sony than it does Microsoft. Because Microsoft, believe it or not, they're so integrated with Windows.
They are.
It's because it is Windows. That I feel like they don't need that extra push at all. I really don't think they do.
No.
I don't think they do.
And if anything, Microsoft could just develop their own Discord anyways. They have the money.
Yeah. Oh, they do. Absolutely do.
They have way more money than Sony does.
Yep, they do.
Why do you think they bought Bethesda? I think that was just a power thing. They were like, look what we can do.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at all this money I have. I have many leather-bound books.
Look at this $100 and something million acquisition.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Chris, what do you think about monopolies and Sony? You think that's like, for instance, you're more of a PC player, absolutely 100% PC player. You can get your games almost anywhere you want. You can choose to get them on Steam. You could choose to get them on Epic Store. It doesn't matter.
Epic, GOG. You could do GOG.
Yeah. Keeps track of all my numbers that I have.
Yeah, I like GOG.
What do you think about that, Chris? Can't hear you. Still can't hear you.
How about now?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
That was weird.
All right.
What's up, man?
So you're saying that on PS5 they don't sell cheap games? Is that what you're saying?
No. PlayStation by themselves, you can only buy games on the PlayStation Store. You can't buy them anywhere else. If I go to
they're not selling hard copies,
digital copies.
They sell hard copies, but you can't go anywhere besides the PlayStation Store
to purchase
to buy
digital copies. So you know how like with your Steam, you want to try to find a game cheap, so you might go to like G2A or any of those other websites.
CD keys, something like that.
You know, that's a third party to get a game. And you can't do that with Sony. So they're being sued because you can't do that.
I think that's kind of stupid. I mean, it's a Sony game. They should be able to sell it the way they want to sell it, right?
Well, it's not a Sony game. It's just on their platform. It's a developer's game, really.
Yeah. It's interesting, very touchy subject.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. So, I don't really see a problem with it, just because, I mean, it's a game. If you want it that bad, you'll buy it. If
you want to play it on Sony's platform, you'll buy it on their platform regardless.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of the way that I look at it. And since it's on their platform, they have a right to only sell it on their platform, because these developers sign an agreement to sell their games on their platform.
But on top of that, if you're saying that they're constantly coming out with good deals and throwing games on sale and stuff like that, then there's no reason for anyone to really be that
I think their deals comparably to other consoles has been fantastic.
I agree. And I honestly end up buying a lot of digital games that I'm just scrolling through, because I'm just like, shit, man, I don't have this game. I've been wanting it, and I didn't pick it up physically, but this is way cheaper that I can get it for that price, so I just buy it.
Cole said that even Humble Bundle doesn't have PS4 games, and they have a crap ton of games on there. I think Switch has digital games because Humble Bundle has digital codes.
Humble Bundle is so hit or miss.
Well, yeah, but you don't only have to buy the bundle. You can choose to buy any other thing.
That's true.
Let's see. Robin says the whole Sony being sued thing is dumb. Why bash a gaming company for selling their games in their marketplace, which is optimized for digital product purchasing with having both the games, their add-ons, and other products for that game? And it's very true. It's very true. Physical games are still sold by other vendors at standard and discounted prices, and also the digital games were being grabbed by hackers from other vendors. But of course, they don't see that. You're right. This was made for a PlayStation. Okay, this was made for that system. Of course, you're going to sell it on that system, on that marketplace, for whatever price that they do.
Sony has a right to do that.
It does make sense. Now, prices would be driven down quite a bit if they were on third party. Not just physical, because physical games are, but digital themselves. But again, on the other side, the prices are already fucking low. He says also, it's 3 consumers suing them. What even is that? Right. That's a whole nother part of that. Yeah, that's a whole nother part. Like, why? Yeah, Chris Wiley says, so would they be allowed to sell a game product by Sony but developed by a studio at any price they want? I mean,
well,
generally,
not necessarily.
Right?
Not necessarily. No? So the prices are kind of set. I mean, you have to stay competitive.
You're cheaper. That's funny. Sorry, go ahead. I was just reading that.
Yeah, I laugh at that too. If Microsoft says they're going to sell a copy of one game for one price, they're going to sell at that price. Say it's $69.99, which is trending more and more that way nowadays. And Sony says, well, you know, in order to stay competitive, we can't really sell it any higher than that. So we have to sell it at $69.99 too. Otherwise, people won't want to buy it on our system.
Right.
If they have a PC or Game Pass, they'll either go there and get it for free if it's on Game Pass.
Right.
Or if they have an Xbox or a PC, they'll buy it on Steam for cheaper. Mm-hmm. Or they'll buy it for the same price elsewhere.
How many of us here and in chat have multiple systems and multiple marketplaces for computer, and we look around for a game that we want to see if it's cheaper anywhere else? How many of us do that?
Me.
Almost all of us, really. Except most PC guys. If you're PC only, you just go to your own marketplaces. You go to Steam, then you go to Epic, then you go. I mean, we're inundated with all these marketplaces, and it's insane. Now, that's another good one. Epic, you get games on Epic for sometimes dirt cheap because they're so aggressive against Steam. Steam had a sort of a monopoly for a very long time. You know, and now they have these super aggressive summer, sales that push prices way, way down to keep people on Steam and not to go to Epic or anything like that. Has Sony tried not being asked? No, not going to happen. None of them are going to do that. It's a Sony production. Why should they not be allowed to sell a game at whatever price they want when they want? Honestly, if it's a Sony production, yeah.
If it's a Sony production, yeah, but does it mean people have to or want to buy it? No.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if it's a game for like $90, but it's just the game, like, why would you do that? Unless it's a game you really want to play and you see the value is there.
Right.
That, I mean, it's completely up to person to person,
Here's the funny thing, though. There was a developer recently, and I can't remember exactly which one, but Sony chooses the prices on their network. Okay? So if a Sony production game, Sony chooses a price for that. You can make it a little bit higher or whatever. But then you have other developers that they lower their price on. Is that fair? Is it not fair? But what ended up happening is, if I remember this correctly, there was a game that they actually put on or did for free recently. I wish I could remember the fucking game. But the developer was mad about it. That Sony ended up giving it away for virtually free.
I can't remember what game that was.
You remember what I'm talking about, though, right?
I do.
Is stuff like that fair? How did they not get sued for that? That sounds insane. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Robin comes back with a Sony compensated all their monopolizing the digital PS game market by their 50 million sales throughout every year. As soon as one sale ends, another starts. Come on, bro. Like, really, come on. You're just you're just an SJW at this point, pushing an irrelevant agenda on Sony's very well-oiled community-loved marketplace. Yeah. Because I, for one, have no complaints at the PSN store. Honestly, and we don't either. None of us do either.
Dude, because
the question
month by month.
The question is it right?
I don't see an issue with it. Like,
right.
Seriously, that's like, Dave, that's like saying if you started making your own shoes and you wanted to sell shoes and you sold them for $50 a pop, I'm like, fuck you, Dave. That's $10 worth, bro. I'm suing you for
I'm going to go make my own shoes.
Same thing. Yeah. It's come on, dude.
Right.
That's dumb. It's their stuff. They can sell it how they want.
And they can. But keep in mind, the licensing for these games are really only sort of theirs. You know what I mean? But the licensing, they do sell licensing to these developers for the games to be on their system. So it's incredibly it's an interesting thing. But
so
generally,
divisive.
They should absolutely be able to keep it on their own marketplace. And I do agree with all of that. I do agree that it's on their system. What are you going to do? You're going to buy it on fucking G2A and play it on a PC? No, that's not how it works. You're playing it on a fucking PS5 or a PS4.
Yeah.
So, generally,
I mean,
this whole entire thing, when it goes to court, should be like, no, you guys are dumb.
Why are you doing this? This is a waste of time.
It really is a waste of time.
Generally speaking, Sony, I feel like they have always tried to remain competitive outside of their exclusive games.
Right.
Their exclusive games with their exclusive in-house developer, their Sony developers that are owned by Sony, they generally set the prices. Those are their premium games. If they want to set the prices and keep them high until they feel like they can drop them down, they'll do it. But as far as their third-party games, like, developers that are third-party that just have, licenses with PlayStation to also be developed, under PlayStation, I feel like they've remained fairly competitive price-wise on those.
No complaints here. Here. I'll tell you what. The biggest complaint I have with any store or anything like that, as far as games go, is a very common thing that happens. Last week I'll purchase a game. This week it's free. You know what I mean? Like
Wreckfest.
Wreckfest is one of them. Granted, I purchased that a few months ago, but it still gives me like that whole what the fuck thing. You know? Yeah.
But to say that, you know, I did too. I purchased it. I beat it. I was like 65% to the platinum. And, you know, lo and behold, it comes out on PS5. And I'm just like, oh.
Right. Chris comes back with... Go ahead.
You know, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fun. It's fun. Right. I'll still get it. It's a good game. I'm replaying it again. What the hell?
Yeah. Chris comes back with, I'll turn people off if they just do what they want rather than being competitive. Yes, absolutely. Robin. I love Robin. I'm not gonna lie. I love how incredibly passionate and triggered this whole topic is for you, and I enjoy all the extra conversation about it. He's like, I just see the end of his thing. I'm going to read. It just says livid. The underlying facts, guys, is it's not an entirety thing. Physical games are still sold across the board by any and all vendors. It's only digital. I like the idea of purchasing the game as a source code, so it's tied specifically to my PlayStation. Imagine buying a third-party code for an entire game and it doesn't work, or got hacked, or any other variable tied to third-party vendors. I'm sorry, the text is so small, my eyes are real bad. I'm getting old.
And that
he just wrote livid at the end of all that. But yes,
that happens with PC games a lot. Mm-hmm. It can happen, and even with Xbox codes, but Microsoft Xbox codes, Nintendo codes bought by third party. But
here's the messed up thing, okay? He says, I like the idea of purchasing the game as a source code, so it's tied specifically to my PlayStation. Honestly, it's more of a license code. Yeah. It's more of a license code. And if you think about it in a weird sense, it's a rental license code. Because, and it happened in the past, something becomes, let's say, I think the biggest one I can remember, I can't remember the name of the game, but it was music in the game, was no longer covered. It had disappeared. The licensing was expired, all that stuff. And it was actually removed from people's library. Granted, it was a very old game, but the fact of the matter is, it happened.
Yep.
So let's take, for instance, this great segue that we're going to do right now and go back to something that is a little bit cringeworthy, and I followed it very tightly, and I'm sad to see the direction it's going, and that's Google Stadia. Google Stadia, you guys all know it. You've heard it. You've seen it in action. It's cloud-based gaming. They had a massive hit recently. Okay. Product manager quit the company.
Lost their product manager.
They lost him. Okay. Quit. Probably went to work for Sony. That's a massive blow.
Yeah, you're probably
so. There's a lot of questions as to if Google Stadia is going to continue to, exist.
Yeah.
Now, all of the digital games that I purchased on there that I don't use anymore, people literally replaced their consoles with this. I see a whole bunch of threads on it. It's a very tight-knit group. I think I can't imagine the user base is very big.
Yeah.
I think it's a very small user base. I think it's shrinking every single day. Now, these people have invested hundreds,
thousands, maybe
1,000. I wouldn't go much more than that.
Maybe 8,000.
There's only 178 games.
Yeah.
And when that disappears, it's gone. It's just going to be gone, and that sucks. So, what happens when a developer pulls a game? What if he does it too early? What if after a year, they decide, no, I don't want to take care of this game anymore, and they stop it from working? You know, what does Sony do for us? What does Google Stadia do for the people that have purchased all these games? Generally nothing. So we're taking a risk with digital in the first place.
Yeah. Hence why people like Dave and I buy physical as much as we can, because we're older gamers. I'm
22, you asshole.
I'm 19.
19, yes. Cole said, was it a driving game? I believe it was a driving game. Robin says, while we're on the Google segue, can someone shed light on a rumor I heard going back around that Verizon is selling Google to a private equity? What?
Oh, God. I have not heard anything of the sort, and I keep up on my news.
I'm going to say put that in the rumor bucket. I want to
say put that in the rumor bucket and sit on it until it comes out.
Until you see some more concrete evidence, because that's rugged. That's rugged information right there. Loaded.
God. Yeah, I have not seen anything of the sort.
Yeah. So I still have my Google Stadia controller. I'm going to keep it because it was the Founders Edition.
I still have my account, and I still look at it and keep up to date on it. You know, here and there. But,
I read news on it, but that's as up to date as I go.
That's as up to date as I stay.
Cole says driver.
And then when I saw the founder left, I was like, oh, this is
not good.
It's
not never good when someone important quits or leaves or whatever.
Which has been happening to Stadia a lot.
Dude, a lot. Cole says, driver San Francisco, ? I really don't remember. We could probably look it up real quick, but he says, I know it was an Xbox 360 game. Yes, it was. That was pulled from all the stores. I can only find it on shady third-party sites. It could have been that. I just don't remember the details on that particular thing. Wish I could be shocked Stadia went the way it did. You know, you guys that have been following the podcast and following Winterhouse Gaming, you know that I was rooting for it. I was excited for it. I loved it.
You know, it's cool when something new comes out and you want it to work, and to think about cloud gaming being a thing, and Stadia was at the forefront of that. And then, you know, all it did was its popularity. It went
right, and
then it stopped here, and then just
dude, it fucking crashed bad. I can see. Okay, so he just said, also physical copies forever. I totally get that.
Yeah,
I totally get that. I look up a game. If a game has a physical copy on PlayStation, I'm buying it on PlayStation. Okay. If it does not have a physical copy and it's digital and it's on PC, I'll buy it on PC before I buy it on PlayStation. Unless it's an exclusive. But very few AAA games are exclusive and digital only. It doesn't happen very often.
So there is one game coming out this weekend that both you, me, and Shane pre-ordered that we're planning on playing.
Yes.
But the reason that we pre-ordered it on PC is because we get early access to it. And that game is Hood.
Yep.
That comes out this Friday, early access for Steam and PC pre-orders only.
I love this. Chris says, I wanted Stadia to deliver. But listen to this, so this is pretty funny. Robin says, Peep Dave 25 years from now, with a mantle above his fireplace with a very prominent Stadia mount to catch guests' eyes and force them to ask, what's that? Just so Dave can shed a tear in the dim light before pouring a glass of single malt whiskey and sitting down to tell him about the great Google goof of 2020. I love that.
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'm going to set myself an alarm.
Since I have a whiskey here, let me tell you.
I don't. I'm drinking Mike's.
Stadia in 2020.
Well, let me tell you what, young whippersnapper.
It was so promising.
Yeah, exactly. Chris Wiley comes back with.
All right.
The fuck was that? Did you just waste some of that?
It was worth it.
It was absolutely. Yeah, he's like, dude.
I had to go with the bit.
Yeah, you did. You did. Chris Wiley comes back with digital games all the way from me, no sales tax. All right. We got a guy that likes to save a couple pennies. Acting like he doesn't do it now.
Yeah.
Every once in a while I do. Someone sees the controller and they're like, where'd you get that controller? What's that for? Oh, my nephew, for instance, who's 14. He doesn't know what anything is. He just Xbox. But anyway, side question: where can I find Valheim? The only place to find Valheim on Stadia.
Steam.
Just kidding. Yes, James.
No,
guess
don't listen
what?
to Dave.
We have a private server for Valheim that I'm going to send you the information for and the login. You should absolutely go in there, and you can do everything from that one, and you log in anytime. Anybody else that wants to play Valheim or is playing Valheim that wants to jump in that server, let me know, and I will get you the deets. But yes, it's on Steam.
He'll get them to you.
I'm going to give them to you on Messenger. Oh, Messenger. Let me tell you guys about the ICQ days, all right? There was also something called mainchat.com. That was a weird place to be back in the day. Back in, like, the MySpace day.
Mainchat.com?
Effing chat for the 2020 Google goof. Yeah, it was. I wish I had my Stadia controller, like, right here, because I would pull that thing out. I've got all the other ones.
By the way, Dave.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
I don't know if you're just not checking them as fast, but it sounds like your message, like your comments popping up for you are so delayed.
Are delayed?
Yeah, that seems
Probably.
like it. Because the message you read, I read like 6 minutes
Mostly
ago.
because I'm talking a lot, so I see like 5 or 6 things go, and by the time the thought stops and I stop talking and I look over,
Okay.
I pick and choose where to add things instead of just stopping a sentence.
It's my anxiety.
Yeah.
It's my overthinking. I'm like, didn't read.
When's the last time you were on the radio? They do the same thing.
Yeah.
No, you just pick and that's all it is. That's all it is. I see things, I read it, I think
Dave,
about it in my head, and I move on.
Check your messenger. It's about the Verizon rumor.
Oh God. Oh God. Who sent me this?
We got B Dilly.
Dude, you said that's so serious, David. It's about the Verizon rumor.
David, it's about.
Wait, are you talking about my Facebook Messenger?
The Verizon rumor.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Here it is. He heard the same thing about Verizon. Oh, man. Damn, that is pretty solid. Yahoo and AOL, early internet pioneers, are sold to private equity firm. Okay, that's a bunch of fully loaded information. Google replaced Yahoo. New digital. Okay. I'm gonna get back to that and read that in a few. So no PS. No, no. He says, David, it's about the Verizon rumor. Yes, perfect. I appreciate you guys sending me that because we do need to get on point on that. I'm just sitting here waiting for Phoenix Point to come to console. Okay. All right. Where's the mobile gamers at?
Not here.
He ignores me, Chris? I didn't ignore you. Wait, is B. Dilly, is that Brennan Edmonds?
Yes.
Was I not supposed to say that out loud? Yeah, exactly. Verizon coming to Maine? Oh, version coming to Maine? Okay, I'm all confused about every single one of that, what you're saying. Maine is actually not a real place. It is not a real place. Maine is a made-up place by Stephen King, and he materializes it out of thin air to create fears among children.
Also, my shirt is really wet now.
I'm intimidated because all you motherfuckers got beards.
Yeah, dude, exactly.
I'm down
and
here
now
looking
I have
like this.
whiskey in my beard. It's twice as strong now.
Just think about it. If you lubed up like a rabbit hole, you'd jump down it no problem. I'd have a little bit of problems. You just shove him down in there. I'm in Facebook jail on my main account. Oh, that's what it is. I love when we have like some of our fans. There's a couple of you guys out there. I'm not talking about you, Luke.
Dude.
But I'm sitting here like doing the podcast or streaming. I look over and it's Luke yelling in the Discord, being like, "Hey,
yeah,
I'm in jail still.
I'm here. I'm in jail."
Oh my god, that stuff cracks me up.
What's up with Mr. B. Dilly calling me Chiss all the time? It's 2 times in a row. First time.
Wait, what does that mean?
It was a typo. This time, I'm upset. No, he's just not spelling
Stephen King is a Scarlet Witch. You guys would laugh, but Stephen King lives like not that far from here. He lives like 3 or 4, probably about a mile down.
Yeah, he lives on West Broadway. It's like not that far. Yeah.
No, it's like right there. Yeah, it's awesome. Stephen King's awesome. Slash is a myth among legends. Yeah, exactly. How do you all people get banned? I can show you a few examples. If you would,
there's some pretty easy ways to get banned on
Okay,
Facebook.
Will, I'm going to send you a private chat, and I want you to put it in to the chat and watch how fast it goes. No, I'm not gonna have you do that. And believe it or not, it's really not that.
Winter House Gaming get banned.
If you
within
type,
1 second.
go into a comment section, and just type in, "You are a bitch." Literally just that, and this pop-up comes up. And if you do it twice, I think they boot you. I swear to God, I've seen, not because I did it, I said something else that was a little bit different. Or you can say, "You are a pickle turd." I don't know, just something stupid. But yeah, it'll nab you. It's awesome.
Hey Dave, I think Will knows how to get banned. I mean, if you think back to it, remember how much time he spent in Facebook jail?
Wait, who? Brandon Edmonds?
No, Will.
Oh, Will? Yeah, Will's been in Facebook jail a few times.
Yeah, he's been in Facebook jail.
Brandon Edmonds has been too. Actually, I think for almost a whole year at one point, it seemed.
Yeah, more time than most people I know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He says, "Oh, you don't play Outriders with me. You know, you got to send me messages, get me in the right place. I play between X amount of time, weekly. I actually feel like I have less and less time, but that's just me making excuses. What are you going to do?"
Let me tell you something, Brandon. Dave talked me into getting No Man's Sky just so we could fucking play together. Come to find out, for the last 4 days, he's been on with Shane and didn't tell me
listen to me, motherfucker. Listen to me.
Not one time did he tell me he was
And
on.
this is for every single one of you guys. Every single one of you guys in the chat, fans, everyone. We sit in Discord in a social chat almost every single day. Every single day.
That's a lie.
No, it's not. I said almost.
It's not a lie. They're in there all the time, but you're in there at the wrong times, okay?
All the time.
You're supposed to be in there when I'm in there. Every time you're in there, I'm busy.
Dude, you're in California, man. You're like 3 hours after us.
Yeah.
Like, what do you
I start playing when I get out of work, and you're like, "Dude, I just had breakfast." You know? It's like, so anybody is free to come in social chat on the Discord and say, "Hey, what are you playing right now? Cool, I want to play with you."
Dude, I just had breakfast.
You know how
He's not wrong, dude. By that time, dude, Dave and I get out of work. It's like 11:30 a.m. where you're at, and we're just like, "Oh man, what a long day at work." And you're just like, "Dude, Dave. I just got up."
Yeah. You know,
to be fair,
it was really.
I get up at 6 every day. All right, even on the weekends. I don't sleep in.
I gotta tell you guys.
It's a good point.
Here's an interesting thing, because we're going in that direction. The amount of pressure it takes to be a streamer and have like fans/friends, you know, because I don't even call you guys fans anymore. You're friends. Every single one of you guys. We got some special place, you know, in my heart, my personal Facebook,
you got a special place,
Winter
and
House,
fart.
the Discord. You guys are wicked close to everything that we do.
You got a special place in his fart.
But I'm telling you, it is incredibly stressful sometimes and intimidating sometimes to have everybody want to play all the time, but me feel like I have no time, and it kind of sucks. It kind of sucks sometimes, but it's really not that big of a deal because I love doing this, and you know, I think the point of this quick conversation about that is I apologize if I don't play with you, but I encourage you, come in the Discord, jump in social chat, and say, "Hey, let's do this." 9 times out of 10, all of us are going to be like, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it right now." Fuck it.
And then agree.
Yeah.
And then immediately leave.
I can say this. The Discord's really fun, and I'm hella antisocial. Like, I don't really care to meet new people and make new friends, but since I've met Winter House, it's kind of shown me why you should. Like, I've had nothing but good times since I've met.
Somebody better call the Wambulance.
There's no time for Dave. So what you're saying is we're your friends. Yes, I consider you guys friends.
Friends.
I don't like the fans word because, like, I feel like once you come through the door of, you know, you like the page, and all of a sudden every single one of you are like inundated in the Discord, and some of you are friends on Facebook on my personal account. You're friends at that point. Fuck, man. Yeah. The door's unlocked. Walk in.
I think Brandon was talking about me, by the way.
I don't know.
Because every time
I lost track of all the chat.
Every time he wants to play a game or something, I'm just like, I either suck or I'm just never available.
Yeah, you do suck though. Really.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
You know I'm about
I'm a bad
this.
person.
Yeah. James Hertz, thank you very much for the 10 stars, 11-week streak. Look at that. Every single time he comes in with 10 stars, almost every single stream first.
I know Dave and Chris don't have any thoughts about the Mass Effect Legendary Edition or Resident Evil 8, which comes out tomorrow.
Is that the one with like werewolves and shit in it?
I have no thoughts on that at all.
Is that a thing? Thought I saw that on Google.
I mean,
or not Google,
maybe,
YouTube.
but get your shit together, Chris.
Get your shit
Hey, man.
together, Chris.
You get my shit together. How about that?
Okay.
huh?
I'm not getting your shit together.
Here's my
It's because
thought.
it's not easy, is it?
No, it's not.
I'm also pretty in the sauce right now, so
The sauce. Okay, listen.
I'm definitely not getting your shit together.
Mass Effect
at all.
Mass Effect Legendary, whatever the hell it's called. This might be the first Mass Effect game that I actually purchase and play.
I was right.
Well, it's all three of them, and you get all the
Werewolves.
DLC.
That's why. Not all of them. I'm not going to play all of them.
You better. I'll find you.
I'm convinced that I've got so much shit to play that it's not going to happen.
I'm gonna fucking tie you to a chair and fucking find one of those eye devices that do this and fucking glue. I'm gonna gorilla glue your PlayStation controller to your hands, and you're gonna
It's just
stay
gonna
up
be
for
stuck in your
72
palms.
hours.
Why no thoughts on Mass Effect?
And do nothing but Mass Effect.
I
Dave.
never played it. And I apologize.
You are
Neither have I.
doing yourself a disservice, sir.
I'm not going to lie, the only time I ever heard anything about Mass Effect was the whole face thing that happened, the whole debacle.
Hey, but that was Andromeda, all right? That is something we don't speak
It's
of.
like, fuck you, Dave. How dare you?
We're talking about the original
hold on.
Mass Effect
Will-
movie, all right?
Will O'Gara, he said he never played it either. I'm on the chopping block. Is it?
Hey, but look at the kind of games that Will is into. That was
That's
like
true.
prime. That's prime Will O'Gara clout era fighting game stuff. So Will, I don't blame you. You have a ticket out of this. Dave has no excuse.
Dude, we have a lot of people in here. We don't talk about Andromeda here. That's the one I think I was talking about. I apologize. I didn't know that. If you had time to grind level 50 in Outriders, you have time to beat.
Yes, called out.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that is funny. Holy fuck! Chris says rude. Wow, you.
Oh, can we
You
get
guys
an
are fucking
effing
funny
chat
tonight.
for Dave from every single one of you
Dude,
for
I'm
Dave
telling you.
never playing through the original Mass Effect trilogy?
Okay, hold on. Here's a poll.
I'll start.
Here's a poll right now. Which one, if I was to play only one, which one would I start with and which one would I play?
Mass Effect 2.
Will's like, fuck you calling me out like that, you bastard. You're the one on the fucking screen. I'm getting a whole fucking bunch of Fs, dude. A whole bunch of Fs.
Yeah, you're getting Fs. Oh, Robin
What the
even
fuck is
says Mass
Andromeda?
Effect 2. Don't.
Kind of like a
don't.
drama at first there was awesome.
Don't.
Ooh,
What?
don't you
what?
just love Dave's laugh? My laugh? I've never heard
F stands for fuck you.
I've never heard anybody say that they love my laugh, but thank you, Lisa. ME2. Okay. Does everybody
Yeah,
agree that
Mass
that's
Effect
the one?
2.
Wait, James says 3.
No. James, no.
Andromeda.
No. No, get out of here with that Andromeda shit.
F is for fuck you. Whatever happened to paying respects, man? Whatever happened to paying respects? Okay, so ME2? Is that the best one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mass Effect 2 is definitely by
Oh,
far,
God, you guys are
especially
fucking killing me
DLC
here.
wise, Mass Effect 2 is pure role playing
Whoops.
game gold.
Is it? Okay.
Oh,
It looks
dude.
aight.
How long is it going to take me to play this game?
Dude, they're blue alien chicks. You can fuck them. That's all you need to know.
Sold.
I'm sorry.
I'm fucking
what?
sold. Blue alien chicks that you can fuck. That,
And
I need
her
a doll.
name
Obviously, I'm not gonna find one
actually
here.
might be Liara.
I actually
and
had-
if I was a dude in that, I would.
I've never heard those words together in a sentence, but
we did now.
I think I'm actually excited for that. Okay, seriously, I'd say Mass Effect 2. Okay, reported for hate speech. You always play the first one from the trilogy. But if there can only be one, ME2 is going to be the way to go. Okay. All right. I'm going to do that.
Well, you never know, though. You might play the second one and fuck up and fall in love and be like, I got to play the other.
That's true.
And then now you're playing out of order.
No, well, to be honest, the way I started with Mass Effect was I played Mass Effect 3 first because one of my friends in college was like, dude, this is a cool shooter game.
Right.
And I was like, oh, you're wrong. This is an RPG that happens to be a third-person shooter. But it's so much more than that. And then I was like, okay, so I need to go buy the Mass Effect trilogy for Xbox 360. So that's what I did. And then, boom, my favorite game franchise ever. Just, well, besides,
wait, after playing which one?
Mass Effect 3. I played Mass Effect 3 first.
Okay.
Didn't understand anything that happened before that. And then I was like, well, fuck, now I got to buy the Mass Effect trilogy. And then I fell in love with all of them. And then before I ever played Persona, obviously, that was my favorite game franchise.
Yeah.
And then along came Persona, and then,
Robin says the tier list is this: 2, 1, 3, and that's it. There is no 4. It's like my virginity, non-existent. The only issue with 1 was the combat, which they fixed for this edition. Oh, that's good. That's good for fans. Yes. So it is official. I'm going to start. I'm going to play 2.
Dude,
I will
you gotta
start
stream,
it.
You got to stream this.
I will start it. Wait, I want to play Hood. So I'm going to give you guys a date.
Yes, Hood. Oh my god. Yeah, let's talk about that after.
I'm gonna give you guys a date. Okay, on the 15th. The 15th, not this Saturday, but the one after, is when I'm going to start ME2. I'll have that whole day until noon, maybe longer, and I will start ME2.
So what I can do, Dave, is I can write you up a fresh synopsis of what happens in Mass Effect 1. That way,
I'll just watch. I'll watch a quick, they've got like a 5-minute video on YouTube or something.
Yeah.
Just
You'll watch what happens in Mass Effect 1 and why Shepard ends up doing what he or she does.
Yeah.
And then you'll be good. You'll be good.
I did know the name Shepard. I heard that a few times from.
That's the main character, either a male or.
I got a friend's dog's named Shepard. So.
Okay, can we talk about Hood? It's like the one game I've ever been this excited about.
Let's talk about Hood. Let's jump to Mass Effect.
Friday, tomorrow is when early access happens. If you pre-ordered it, you can play Hood.
You said 2 was the hardest of 3.
No, but 2, Dave, it's not. It's not.
You've seen me game. I'm not great.
Dave, it's Dave. Just listen to me for a second.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
It's not that hard. For real.
Honestly, if you could play it, I can play it. I don't rage half as bad as you do.
You're not wrong.
I just thought
but
of
I do,
dude.
In all fairness, play more challenging games than you do.
That's true. You do. Like, way more challenging. Okay, Hood. Chris is losing his fucking mind over here. Someone talk about Hood.
Yeah, someone bring it up. Shit, man.
Fucking outlaws. Sneaking around, killing people, stabbing things.
So let's put it this way. I've got a competitive edge to me when it comes to gaming, all right? I love casual, story mode, play by yourself type games, but there's sometimes where you want to fucking beat the shit out of somebody, but I go to prison, so I just do it in a video game, right?
Yeah.
So Hood just happens to be a mixture of medieval, my favorite type of era of anything. It's just awesome. You get swords and catapults and ballistas and assassins and shit like that. And then you got fucking competitiveness.
Yep. Lots of it.
Along with going against computers as well.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of just like, when things kind of align the way that they should.
Yep.
This is what you get. And I never buy a game as soon as it comes out. I just don't do it. I always let Dave or one of them play it for me first. Yep. And then I'm like, okay, it was good enough. And then I get it.
Okay.
But this time, I just got to buy it outright. I have to.
So here's the thing. Everyone's like, oh no, it's a competitive game, PvPvE and all that stuff, and Dave's actually going to play it, and he doesn't do shit like that. First of all, you're right. Second of all, one of the key features of this game is sneaking. Okay? It's one thing I really enjoy doing. If I can be a bush Wookiee and get to like number 3 in like any of those cool battle whatever games that I don't like anymore, I can do it in this one. I feel like I could be okay. Not good, not great,
It's
okay
a third person. It's
at
a
this
third
game.
person game too. So when you think about that, you know your visibility.
It's cross-plat, right? Please tell me it's
Yes.
cross-plat.
Yep, it's cross.
Kelly just called
Well,
Dave Scrub.
As long
in
as
the
I'm on
nicest
your team,
possible
you'll
way.
be okay.
He actually did. Don't take that sitting down, Dave.
Not wrong.
Normally he's right though, Robin. Like normally. What kind of hood we talking about? Well, let's say for instance, you want to be a ranger. Okay, the ranger's pretty cool.
The bow, all the good.
Yeah,
jazz.
he's got a lot. He's got a bow. You could be that kind of hood. If you want to be sort of a little bit more aggressive than the ranger, you can go hunter, a little more in your face kind of stuff.
Then you can be boys in the hood.
You can be boys in the hood, right? Boise, Idaho comes to mind. The brawler, you can also do the brawler, which is basically like a tank. And if you want to do what I'm going to do, is the mystic, because anything I play, I like magic. I'm a weird.
That's what Dave.
I'm a weird
does.
type of nerd like that.
I will probably do bow and arrow because I like bow and arrow. I'll either do that.
I'm a support class with AOE.
I don't know.
That's it.
I'll probably do DPS or fucking.
For me, in all honesty, I'm gonna go based off what you guys do, just because like,
yeah,
I think I'm gonna have fun playing with
Chris is a good sniper. Let's let him do the fucking bow and arrow shit.
I was gonna say I'd like the bow, but I don't mind rotating and being random shit as well. Because being tanks are fun too. You get up in there, you smack people in the face. It's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, exactly. It really.
Speaking of which, Shane likes smacking people in the face with his dick, so he's a really, really good tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, first I've heard about it, you might as well play Warzone. It's totally different.
Ooh. Yeah, I played Warzone with my brother Chance like 4 hours
it's
the other
medieval.
day. I didn't have a single fun moment.
It's medieval. It's like playing medieval, Valhalla.
It's like Assassin's Creed,
but like multiplayer,
and capture the flag, and then boom.
I mean, it still has all. It's gonna have all those modes like deathmatch and all that. But
yeah,
I don't give a fuck about those. I just want to sneak around and stab people in the ankle.
The important thing is that we can have a crew
up to 8 people
together.
No, 4.
You can play with up to.
Well, 8 said up to 8 people, but I think it's up. I think it's
people.
2. I think it's 2 teams of 4.
But still, even 4 is a good amount of people.
I thought it was 2 teams of 8
in a type of game like this. At least
could be. I'm looking at the page right now.
If it's 2 teams of 8, that's crazy.
Yeah, which means chaos and people crying. I'm gonna start right now.
Pretty much.
Waste no fucking time at all. I apologize, guys. I don't like Warzone. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it looks beautiful. I don't mind watching people play. I watch videos, about the funny shit that happens. I did enjoy Plunder.
I liked playing Plunder.
Plunder I thought was a lot of fun for the couple weeks I played it. But I don't play Battle Royale games, and on top of that, I don't play a lot of PvP games at all. I like AI elements, and I usually don't like fighting other humans. If I'm playing a PvP, it's monster type stuff. I like that stuff better. One of the biggest things about Outriders that I like is that there's monsters. You'll find that it's always
PvE, man. PvE.
Yeah. So it was a lot of that stuff. But I'm not a battle royale guy, and I'm not going to apologize for that.
No, man, you are what you are, and you got to own up to it, and you got to own it, man.
Yeah.
That's the thing about it. You're the type of gamer you are, and there's no apologizing for it, man. You got to own it.
Yeah. See, Cole says he doesn't usually play competitive games either. I'm not. I know I'm garbage at them. So
yeah, I typically am.
To me, it's
too,
cringy to watch someone that's garbage at a game like that. Anyway.
Hood looks different, and I say that in the most genuine way possible.
Right.
I don't know.
It's definitely got a unique play style from what I've seen.
It says it's like AC. Yeah. No, dude, go on YouTube.
No, it takes the stealth styles from Assassin's Creed and I don't know. It's you'll see it when we stream it.
Yeah.
We'll probably be doing it Friday night. I don't know. Is that what you plan, Dave? You mentioned you might want to do it.
Because I can't. I apologize. Saturday morning is the funeral, so I can't. Kelly's going to stream Saturday morning. You're more than welcome to do it if you want to. I think I promised everyone in the Discord that I would do Resident Evil 8. Okay. So let's possibly
that.
aim for Sunday,
But
maybe.
Sunday, if you want to do Sunday, we'll fucking do it.
I can probably donate a few hours Sunday morning to it.
All right.
Sunday to what?
Hood? Hood. With permission.
All right, what time? Because I'll hop up and hop in.
9 a.m.
9 a.m.
All right, so 6 in the morning for me, which means I got to be up by 5.
You can do this, man. I believe
in you. Set that pot of coffee for 5 a.m. and you...
That's not what I did, but okay.
I do have some stuff that Carrie wants me to do. So I have to make sure that I do that. He allows me to buy games and buy cool things. He also buys me alcohol.
Yeah.
So.
I bought me alcohol.
Yeah, pretty much, because I didn't know Hood came out tomorrow. I thought Hood came out next month.
Hold on.
No.
It comes out early.
So
pre-order.
Yes.
You get it early if you pre-order it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I pre-order that today, which I did not know, you would get early access tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just texted my wife. I was like, please listen to me. I'm about to spend $30. I'll be happy, but I got to do it.
Now, it's supposed to come out. It technically comes out on Monday.
Pulling the day.
Which really isn't that bad.
Pulling the day.
But I really want to play. The reason I didn't say I was going to do ME2 on Tuesday or Wednesday is because I really want to do Hood. I want to put some time into Hood.
Well, Dave, wow. I can't speak. The Mass Effect Legendary Edition comes out Friday. Coming Friday. Well, not tomorrow, but the next Friday.
Oh, okay. That's fine then. That works.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Okay, I have
plenty of time, dude. Yeah.
Just poking fun, Dave. I get you completely, bro. PvP is a very sweaty experience. Yes, it is. Absolutely is.
It also depends on the game, though. There's some PvP games that are a lot less sweaty than you would think.
Also, James, I apologize. I read it and then went somewhere else. I apologize about that. But thank you very much, Cole, for saying what you just keep saying Hood. Yes, it's Hood, Outlaws, and Legends is what it's called. Go look at some YouTube videos after the podcast because I'll miss you too much. It looks really, really cool. And it does look very Assassin's Creed-ish.
Also, your boy just bought it, literally just now. So there you go.
Good job, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Proud of you. There is a year one edition if you guys want to do a year one edition. But you don't have to. It's just extra crap.
I mean, that's what I did because it's literally what popped up on my screen on Steam, and I was just like, click.
Yep, steamy. Definitely steamy. After you pre-order it, if you do it tonight, you will get the early access code in the email, which is cool. I only know that because I just read it. Not because I'm psychic. Screw it, I just bought it. That was easy. Also, anybody that uses Epic, I have a code I should be giving out, and I don't. A creator's code, which actually, helps us out, gives us a little bit of an edge, but maybe I'll share it, maybe I won't. I don't know. Hood, like Robin Hood. Yes, exactly. You're basically trying to find treasure.
Yeah, I mean, it's based off of the mythology of Robin Hood.
Hood or flight
awesome.
Hood or flight sim. Okay,
Hood.
Let's talk about that for a second. Personally,
Kelly's like, why?
Personally, Valheim first. Valheim first.
Yeah. Valheim is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Can only get one more game after buying Valheim.
Okay. So after buying Valheim, get Hood also if we can do teams of 8. That's a lot of people, man, and we're going to be needing...
Also, do you know how to fly a plane? Because using keyboard and mouse without, the whole setup is
great.
Fucking hard. It's so damn hard, dude.
I will tell you, I downloaded...
Teasing primary school, naming teasing PTSD. Oh, okay. I got you now.
I downloaded Flight Sim on PC for PC Game Pass and tried to do it on PC, and it was a time.
Wait, they called you Robin Hood? They called me the stupid things, okay? They called me Davey. First of all, only my mother calls me Davey. They called me Four Eyes. And then Davy Crockett. I mean, that's funny, but it's just make up something else. And then
the amount of times I've been called Four Eyes is just sad.
Yeah,
you guys can't
it's
think
like
of anything else. Come on,
Four
dude.
Eyes. You obviously don't know how glasses work.
Right. It's just come up with something better.
Come
Like
up with
I don't mind getting insulted by glasses because I think it's just like, okay, bro.
Did you say more
I'm not
political
allowed to
talk?
see.
No, absolutely not. No more political talk at all ever.
Nada.
Yeah, we're about the games here, man. No political shit.
You know what's funny about names and stuff like that? When my brother was having his first child, his name's Dylan, we were thinking of all the names that people could make fun of. And he made sure that he didn't name his kid something that could be easily used in like a teasing way. So we came up with Dylan. I mean, what do you use that name in? Robin Hood, Red Robin, Yum.
Red Robin.
The Yum thing.
Yum.
The Yum thing could be. You could use that to your advantage. Just talking.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, he's talking.
Yummy,
He's talking PlayStation political talk. Okay, I got you. I'm just like, okay, all right.
I'm like, political.
Yeah, exactly. Is there any more political talk around PlayStation? I mean, they're being sued. A whole bunch of stuff. Oh shit! Yes, it's not political. It's something totally different. But it's about PlayStation. PlayStation is actually, there was this article I read earlier about PlayStation changing its internal design to like keep up with the times kind of thing. So like PS5 version 2 might possibly be something that is going to happen. Cooling type stuff, CPU, the size of all this stuff, kind of like you have a big one and a small one.
There is this summer at some point there is a massive GPU update coming and a massive update for SSDs this summer. We should be expecting an SSD upgrade where we can upgrade our SSDs and finally install larger PS5 specific SSDs.
There's gonna be a lot of money though.
Yeah, for sure.
You know how long it took me?
But I'm gonna do it.
You know how long it took me to like have prices go down on a regular SSD or just like M2s for a computer? I mean, that was that's a lot of cheese,
dude. Yeah.
But even like a terabyte SSD is still kind of up there in prices. I can't imagine one specifically made for a PlayStation 5. It'd be like like purchasing the external hard drive for Series X. Nobody can afford that. That's like $300 or something.
There have been PS5 GPU updates teased. They're teasing the fact that they want to update the PS5 GPU,
right?
Because they have games that are going to be using the advanced features of the GPU in the PS5. So
I'm honestly good with what is there personally. The collector side of me goes, okay.
I mean,
but the other side of me is like,
opposed to it, but
it'd be like replacing laptop parts with integrated graphics. Yeah, that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, James Hertz just said that's now 8 games you have recommended that I've bought. That's exactly why we do this.
Yeah.
You watch us play the games. You like it, cool. Gives you a chance to talk about it. We'll let you know what we like and don't like, and then you kind of make a decision from there. Can our GPU get updated? Hopefully. Thank God I didn't buy a PS5 yet. This always happens, says Cole. Yes, this always does happen. It's inevitable. Technology does not go backwards. It always goes forward. So when you purchased the the 2070 not that long ago, and then all of a sudden there's a 30 series graphics card, and you're like, what the fuck? I should have waited. Well, generally, yes, but you can always just wait, right?
Because Dave and I, for the past, 9 days, have been trying to do the
I didn't check the
Newegg shuffle.
Can you do me a favor and check your email on that?
Yeah, I didn't get selected.
You didn't get selected? Did you get the email?
I can tell you right now. I got the email.
You got the old fuck you?
Yep, the old fuck you.
Yeah, just let you know there's last minute gift deals for mom. Anyway. So
yeah, because I'm gonna buy my mom a 3060.
yeah. It's like I don't have one, but I'm gonna get her one. That makes fucking sense.
It makes complete sense.
Yeah. Actually, we're just talking about laptops there. I actually had to send mine in today. Mine had a little some weird things happening. I think the GPU in my laptop is dying 15 days before the warranty expires. It cost me $190 to ship that back to MSI. That sucked. That was a lot of cheese.
Well,
A lot of money.
at least you don't have to pay for the repairs.
Exactly. Not yet.
Yeah.
SnowRunners is still hell on earth. Yes, SnowRunners is absolutely awesome. Our GPU isn't completely open. No.
Nope.
Just wait indefinitely. Yes, exactly. All right, guys, we have to get going. I know Chris has something he wants to go do. He's got some people over.
30 minutes late for it.
30 minutes late for it. So everybody thank Chris for hanging out in here. And
I had a good time. No need to thank you.
He was a good sport.
He is a good sport.
Love you, Chris.
Thank you guys very much.
Love you guys.
And we love you as always. Don't forget, ME2 on the 15th. And keep an eye. Go ahead.
Discord server.
Yes.
Link is in the description.
Yes.
If you want to goof around with us, it's there.
And come into social chat. If we're all in there, do not hesitate. It's okay. It's an open public area. You can come in and say hi and bye. James does it all the time.
You can come in and feel free to humiliate Chris and then leave.
All right.
Just saying.
Okay. I show up. I'm a good guy.
Yeah. Thank you very much for
I
helping us. Please humiliate him.
This is what I get. This is what I get for shooting.
Absolutely. James, for instance, guys. James Hertz. I mean, he pops in. Hey, just wanted to say hi. I'm heading into work. I think that is absolutely cool. I love every time. It's a surprise. It's awesome. It's warm. All that shit.
Honestly, it is the best thing on earth to hear from you guys.
You know what's also the best thing on earth? Getting the fuck out of here. See you guys later. Peace. Bye.
Oh, God damn it.